February is absolutely loaded with NFT projects. It feels like ever since the new year kicked off, there has been an unlimited amount of amazing NFT projects launching every single day. And February is no different. After seeing record highs in volume in January for the NFT market, we are now seeing a bunch of really high quality and great looking projects coming out in February. So let's not waste any time. Smack a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't, because we're on our way to 100,000 subscribers, which is truly madness. Be a part of that journey because you're not going to want to miss any of these videos. I'm going to walk you through a handful of some of the best projects this month, but if you want to see all of my top picks for NFT projects in February, go join my private membership group where we have an NFT calendar of all of the best picks each month, including some amazing returns on investment on a lot of these projects in previous months, as you can see right here. Check that out if you want to see all the picks, but let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right in. The first product on my list is literally called Cartoons. I genuinely cannot believe they have the Twitter handle Cartoons, because that's so freaking hard to do in today's age, getting a Twitter handle that's that clean and that awesome. This team clearly has some connects because you can see Cellular is one of the people on the team, which is another really clean looking handle, but we don't just care about the project's handle, obviously. Cartoons plays into the name itself and comes up with some really good looking art. It's clean, it's simple, it's cute, and it's got that minimalist rainbow type color scheme. Recently in the NFT space, 3D art and this colorful doodle style artwork is really hitting the meta. In other words, these are the major trending projects right now. And Cartoons is picking a really good time to play into that meta because look at how awesome their art is. It's simple, it's cute, it's clean, and it's got that color scheme that everyone's dying for. My private membership already got whitelist spots to this project, so congrats to all those people. But if you want to get a whitelist on this one, I highly recommend going for it. It's going to be one of the top projects this month, in my opinion. Their website is quite basic, and they have some FAQs here. You can see the min price is going to be 0.07 ETH with 7,777 of them. Heading over to their Discord, they have some more sneak peeks in here that you don't see a lot of on their Twitter. And again, since they don't have a website right now, it's really hard to see some of these sneak peeks, but I'll show you guys here. Again, I just really love the color and style on some of these pieces. They currently have 355 boosts and just about 12,000 members in their Discord, so this is definitely not the biggest project, but they're being very selective about who they bring into their Discord and how they reveal their project so far. Cartoons is supposed to come out sometime in February, although we don't know the date just yet. In my private membership, I give each of these projects a grade from 1 to 10 on how well I think it'll perform based on a bunch of different metrics. At the moment for Cartoons, I give it a score of 8 out of 10. The next project on my list is Galliverse, which is the artist behind Meta Eagle Club. I personally love hawks, and eagles are my favorite animals, so this is obviously near and dear to me. I will say, can be completely honest with you, I think although the 3D art and it's in motion, as you can see right here, is really good, the only thing I don't like is that it makes the eagle look a little bit more like friendly and cheesy when I think eagles are supposed to be fierce and aggressive and dark. That's my personal take on it, just an opinion. The art's super sick. Obviously, you can see right here, the 3D art's good. The motion on it's good. The project's got a ton of hype behind it. They have a lot more sneak peeks and a lot more artwork showing here than most other projects do, which to me is a great sign the product should do pretty well. But again, you can see right here, even on the logo, look how fierce that eagle looks. The eagle represents to me something very different than these actual characters look like. They're kind of like heroes, animated characters, which is really cool. But for me personally, I would love to see like a darker, more intense eagle. And if there's one in the collection, then definitely one I would be wanting to buy. As you can see right here on my Twitter, one of our members in my private group actually grinded for 120 hours trying to get on this whitelist. You can see right here, he's level 60, which took him over 120 hours to achieve in their Discord, but he didn't make the whitelist. So luckily for him, we actually got some whitelist spots thanks to Galliverse for giving us some whitelist spots for my private group, and he actually won that giveaway in our private group. He was one of the people that got on the whitelist for this project on his birthday. So you can see right here, he was pretty stoked about that, and this is just one of the many examples of how many different whitelist spots we give away in my private membership. If we head over to their Discord, you can see right here, it's just got short of 1,000 boosts, and they have about 140,000 members in their Discord. Obviously, as you saw before, with people getting to level 60, people are really grinding to get these levels and try to get on this whitelist, so there is definitely demand here. The pre-sale is on February 7th, and it's a 0.35 Ethereum price plus gas. You can get 2 eagles per wallet, and there's actually going to be 4,000 of these eagles during the public sale, which is done by a raffle system a day later. This is a pretty steep price for an NFT, especially with Ethereum back around $3,000 as of making this video. That's over $1,000 for one of these NFTs, so this is definitely a higher price point than most projects. As I mentioned earlier, Gal Yusuf is the artist. He's pretty well known, pretty popular. Obviously, he's doxed. You can see him. You You can see that he's been on Forbes, Vogue, Billboard, and other major publications. He's a pretty well-known artist. I'll definitely be picking up one of these during the mint though, as I do think it's one of the best products this month. The next major product on my list is Pixelmon. Train, trade, fight, and evolve your Pixelmon through the metaverse. Coming out on the 7th of February, so that's pretty much tomorrow. You can see they have almost 200,000 followers on Twitter with a bunch of notable followers. They have great interaction on their tweets. If we head over to the website, you can immediately see that it is a pixelated type animated dragon right on their homepage. Reminds me a lot of Pokemon in a Minecraft type way. You can see there's a demo available. You can actually click download now and go and check out. They have a gameplay trailer right here, which shows you all about the gameplay. You can see it in motion right now. This reminds me a lot of Minecraft meets Pokemon. If we go over and check out the utility on their website, you can see that you obviously have the Pixelmon themselves. They come in all different shapes and sizes. These can be caught in the game and collected as NFTs that can be traded and then sold. They are also playable Genesis collectibles, which will be only available during the mint and can be not caught in game. There is Pixelmon Land. There's early access to the alpha version of the game. There's also in-game rewards. And there's also the pre-sale for the Pixelmon token, which is expected to come out in Q2 of this year. The thing I like most about this project is the goal is to create the first ever AAA quality game in the NFT space, which I think whoever does this first is going to have massive value and return on investment for those early NFT investors. If you can get your hands on one of these bad boys, I highly recommend it. I think it's going to do super well in the short term and probably pretty well in the long term, especially if they become that first AAA game to hit it big in the NFT space. The next product here is the other side, and as I was just saying, you can see right here they have 102,000 followers on Twitter and over 23 notable followers that I'm also following. So there's about 3 times as many people following this account as the previous project. Not saying this one will perform that much better than Meta Eagle Club, or maybe it won't outperform that at all. I'm just saying that there is a lot more people following on Twitter. Take that as you will. The Discord right now is closed, so that's possibly one reason why people are following here more than on Discord, because between the two, usually a product will have a pretty strong following between their Discord and Twitter. And since their Discord's closed, maybe more people are following on Twitter. As you can see with this project, again, the art is following the same style. Really good rainbow coloring, 3D art, high quality, high resolution, unique, fun, different, and that's why people are on board for it. It's following this trend and this meta that's happening right now that people really like. If we hop over to their Discord real quick, you can see they have 711 boosts. They have 1,442 people with Jupiter access. I am one of those people. That's basically just their whitelist. Earth access is their high tier whitelists. There's a supply of 8,888 of these. There is no announced mint price or date yet. If I had to guess, the mint price I'm thinking between 0.15 and 0.3, which is pretty standard for most products right now. A lot of these products are charging more money because the demand is really high at the moment. And like I said before, a lot of these products are pretty high quality art. So if you look at some sneak peeks here, you can see, again, these are pretty awesome looking art pieces. I love that the faces are unique and not just normal faces. Like this one right here is pretty awesome. They're all pretty unique. And I love the minimalist rainbow style coloring on a lot of these. It's really in right now, and it's really what people are wanting to buy. This one reminds me of Mario Kart, to be honest. If we go back a little bit, we can actually see that they were actually doing a vote on how much the supply and mint price should be. The one that won is obviously the lower supply, but again, it's in that price point of, I said, the lower end, the price point of 0.1 to 0.15. We'll see if this comes to fruition or not. Just to give you some insider information, if you're not in the Discord, that's what we're looking at. This is the light paper that they launched in their Discord. I don't know how much this has changed since they posted this a week or so ago, but you can see right here, they have marketing and partnership, community building, the other side, community wallet. 40 to 50% of the mint will go to a formation of a community wallet, which is a good sign. If they actually do put half of all the mint revenue into a wallet that's meant to give back to the community, that's usually a pretty good sign. Funds will be used to finance drops. Spending will be optimized to ensure our holders reap benefits of drops. It looks like they're making their own token with staking mechanisms called Moonerals, which is known as loot, and then you can work or stake. There will be animated one-of-one legendary moonwalkers for charity auction, and then they obviously have merch coming, and then the Moons token, like I said before. If the price point is between 0.1 and 0.15 with only a 7,777 supply, I expect that product will do extremely well on return on investment. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. I am not a licensed professional or a financial advisor, but based on what we've seen so far, the calendar, we've picked pretty good projects that have performed pretty well, and with things as hot as they are right now, I expect that one to be no different. The next product on my list is one I actually just became an advisor for, so keep in mind I am an advisor for this project because I do believe it has a really good team behind it. They are fully doxed, they have experience in the scene, and they're doing something a little bit unique that other projects aren't. If you guys know Slotty, this is actually a collection that already exists. You can see right here, they came out with their OG Slotties about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and the floor price on these has actually held up quite well, just about 1 Ethereum per Slotty right now. And you can see right here, this is a play on casinos in the metaverse. This was a huge drop back when it came out, and now they're coming out with Slotty Juniors, which is a smaller collection of only 5,000, and will have additional benefits for Slotty holders and for new NFT holders in this collection. The Slottyverse is basically Las Vegas inside of the metaverse. You can see it's a decentralized virtual reality platform powered by Ethereum, and it aims to create a social experience with the mission to have entertaining events at every corner. It's literally Las Vegas in the virtual world. You can see right here, Slotty Juniors will have only 5,000 that will be mintable, with the remaining 5,000 Juniors reserved for Slotty holders to breed. So there will be 10,000 total Slotty Juniors, but the only way you can get in if you don't already have a Slotty is to mint one during this mint coming up on February the 10th. Slotty Juniors will have different utility than the OG Slotties, but the most important thing is that they allow you access to the Slottyverse in the metaverse so that you can go to the casinos and enjoy them. Similar to the original Slotties, the Juniors will also have different benefits, with each trait in that NFT allowing for a different amount of rakeback percentage. In other words, another ability to earn passive income through these casinos in the metaverse. I could go on for a while about this, but you can see the roadmap. Check it all out if you want to. There's a lot to unfold here, as you can probably tell by now. You can also see how each trait is different right here, and each of these traits actually do mean something for these NFTs. So they're not just rarity based, they're actually passive income and value based, depending on which traits you get. And as you can see right here, I have officially joined the team as an advisor, so I wouldn't be backing a product that I didn't believe in. The next product on our list is one that is probably the biggest name, and it's got the biggest following at the moment, and that is Squiggles. You can see right here, they have 210,000 followers, over 30 notable followers, and I'm sure you've heard the name Squiggles recently because look at 3D art with that rainbow minimalist type color scheme. I'm telling you, the meta, the trend right now. This is what it is. Heading over to their Discord, you can see they have 332,000 members, so by far the most Discord members we've seen in quite a while. This is a huge project with a ton of hype behind it. There are a total of 10,000 of these. They are also launching on February 10th. Mint price still has not been announced to my knowledge, and there are about 7,000 of the 10,000 for whitelist, so if you want to get in on this project, you got to grind really hard at this point. There's not a ton of time left to get on that whitelist. Otherwise, you'll have to spend a lot of gas on the public mint, but it's safe to say that with the amount of hype behind this one, regardless of whether it's a long-term hold or a flip, there's going to be a serious floor price on this thing after it launches. I actually stand corrected because this next product here actually has a bigger following, 420,000 followers. I haven't checked in on Invisible Friends in a while. These guys have absolutely blown up. Again, 400,000 followers before they've actually launched is probably the biggest I've seen ever. Megaverse was about 250,000 before they launched. This is actually almost double that size. Almost 90 notable followers. This is a slam dunk. I don't have to go any further to know that this project will probably do extremely well. Obviously, the art's cool. It's in motion. It's actually 2D, not 3D. Does have similar color scheme to these other ones we've been talking about. Very cool looking, very unique looking. I think there's been a lot of people copying them, to be honest with you, because of how well and how successful this is done even before it's actually launched. 17,000 retweets, 75,000 favorites is just ridiculous. If we go over to their website, you can see right here, there's a lot of cool looking previews. It says down here that these aren't actual tokens, so there's not guarantee these will be NFTs in the collection, but it's safe to say that these are awesome looking. They're all pretty unique, really good coloring, really cool animations. And this team right here, Random Character Collective, this is not their first collection. Mood Rollers and Slim Hoods, both of which absolutely went crazy once they announced that you can get whitelist for Invisible Friends if you owned one of those previous collections. I don't know how much more I need to say about this project. It's going to be absolutely massive. If you can get in on this one, congrats. The next project on my list is one that's not nearly as big, but I think has also got really great 3D art. This is Sixth Réseau. I don't know how to say the name. It's from Paris, so, you know, obviously I'm not French. I'm trying my best here. Don't hate me. 33,000 followers. Again, not the most. They have some notable followers, but I just like this project. I think the art's pretty good. I think it also has very similar style and feel to all these other products we've been talking about. Again, we're focusing on that meta and that trend right now. They have a pretty good timeline coming up. I do think this one's looking into more deeply. I'm not going to go through it a ton here, but check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. One of the other products I'm super hot on that I talked about in the previous video is Clementine's Nightmare. I've actually talked to the founder, Clem. His name is Norman. He's an awesome dude. Really hit it off with him. I'm excited about what they have going on here. This is a game, play to earn, really cool artwork. It's unique. It's different than the other ones, which is why I like it so much. The Twitter following is starting to come together. They have notable followers. They opened up their Discord about a week ago, and that's really blowing up. There's a lot to like about this product, in my opinion. It's going to be a longer term hold, in my opinion, because I think it's going to take a while for the game to come out, but these guys are serious. They're good at what they do. I think this product is going to be a quality NFT. And the last product on my list we also talked about in the last video, that is Troverse. These guys are coming out pretty soon. They just passed 50K followers on Twitter and 30K on Discord, so it's not the biggest project, but they do have pretty notable followers. There's 10,000 of these 3D planets coming out this month. We also got whitelist spots for this on my private membership, so congrats to you guys who got whitelist for this one. If you guys want to check this one out, I definitely recommend it. I think it's another product that will do well this month. All right, there you have it. I went through a ton of projects. This is probably a long video, but again, there is some serious bangers this month. Definitely projects that are worth picking up, or at least taking a look at and doing your own research on. And if you want to see all the other ones that I have on my list, this is probably a fourth of the total amount of products that I have on my calendar for this month. You want to check that out. Links down below for my private membership. Like the video, subscribe, and don't forget this part. This is probably the most important part of the whole video. Have a great day. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.